out of the box or out of the wall, whatever you want to call it, we have The Ring 2 unrated. You might be wondering, what are you looking at, Chase? Exactly. I owned this movie. I don't know where it went, so I digitally bought it on Amazon Prime for free because I had credit. But just imagine The Ring 2 being here. Maybe I'll put something there. But yeah, roll the intro. Chase Lee Hockey here with the Blue Futon reviewing The Ring 2. What's it about? This is 6 months after the first Ring. And now they're in a small, like, Oregon or Washington town. And now she's a newspaper editor. But you know what? Something has followed her. And it was the tape. Or is it really a tape? Or is it Samara? But now Samara wants the son. Because technically Naomi Watts saved her. And now she's like, you know what? You're my real mom now. So, do I like this film? No. This is a very, very weird thing, though. The director of this, Hideo Nakata, actually directed the original Ring U that came out in Japan in 1998, 1999. So you're thinking he would have some creative elements to it to, like, spice this up. But unfortunately, they don't give either DreamWorks, the writing, or the production design doesn't give him anything to work with. So with that, we'll talk about the positive of the film. I think the only real positive I can say about the film is the special effects, CGI, and when people do die, it does look interesting. There are cool elements of that CGI where a tree is being burned on the wall, or where the water is completely reversed upside down in the bathroom scene where this child is, like cold as shit, and all of a sudden the water's on the ceiling, and you're like, that is a cool special effect, and it's fun to watch. But other than that, the writing is atrocious. The production design is atrocious. It is just so freaking boring. I knew I was getting myself in trouble at the first scene of the movie. The first scene of the movie is about having this boy trying to have a girl watch the movie. The living room. Rewatch that movie and watch the living room. It looks like a hotel room. It looks horrible. It looks so freaking fake. Whatever house they're in, it is so bad. I'm sorry. I looked at that and I was like, that's the best they could do with making that look like a real house. It was not good whatsoever. And I was like, oh no, what am I getting myself into? And some of the character choices. Oh my God. The boy actor, he's pretty wooden. Naomi Watts, she has some atrocious dialogue in this story and some stupid parenting decisions. The decisions are just baffling bad of like, you're literally going to do that and you're just going to randomly put your son there. And you're randomly going to do that, and there's just some things where it just doesn't make sense. And then the whole element of, like, transferring Samara into this boy's body, you're just like, how is she doing it? It makes no sense. And there's stories of, like, the elements, or the antlers, and the mirrors, and going back to the house. It's just stuff that makes no freaking sense. Like I said, the writing's bad. The acting went completely downhill on this one. It's a production design, especially when they're in this weird, flea market. It just looks so bad. It just looks like they found like something on the side of the road and said, we're going to put up camp here. We're going to make something here. It just didn't look good. The only good thing was the head boss's house. That looked good. Or when they were going back to the old house where, they're like, oh, we're selling it because even though if someone does die in a house, you legally have to say someone died in the house. You can't lie about that. So, red flags there as well. Like, that's legally insufficient. But The Ring 2 wasn't scary. Made no sense. It was not good at all. I watched the unrated version. I couldn't tell you what was unrated about it or not. Well, you could kind of tell when I watched on Amazon Prime with some of the HD quality changed from, like, the unrated version to the real movie. But did it enhance the story? Absolutely not. And when it was over, I was just like, we're being a dead horse, literally and figuratively, because horses are involved, with only 2 in the franchise. We got to stop, but we don't stop. The Ring 2 will receive a 1 out of 5 with Futons. It goes at 20%. This one was not good at all. Critics' news scores, let's see what they gave it. So The Ring 2, a 20% with the critics, 188 of them. Audience score 33% with 250,000. Here's critic consensus. The Ring 2 serves up horror cliches, and not even Hideo Nakata, the director of the movies from which this one is based, can save the movie from its dull screenplay full of absurdities. And that's what 100% is, the writing. And the budget given to this director was completely trash. They did him dirty. I mean, fucking dirty. The script, just stupid decisions, stupid production design, stupid acting. Like, you're just like, they're just doing this for a paycheck. And it unfortunately shows in this one. My 20s, 33. Chase Sock with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know things Futantopia. You Futonians. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. And seriously, I'm second guessing these PG-13 horror movies from the 20s now, or the 2000s from the 20s. The 1920s horror films. They're silent films.